Week 0 is in effect. Next Saturday, August the 27th, Nebraska and Northwestern kick off the Big Ten season, and they do so from Dublin, Ireland. Wyoming and Illinois game you'll see here on the Big Ten Network later that afternoon. I'm excited to be on the call for Brett Bielema's season opener in 2022. All right, Rick Pizzo back with Dave Wanstead for a few more minutes. First, the logistics of this Ireland trip. You've done overseas trips both in college and in the NFL. It is a different animal.
Yeah, it is. In fact, when I was with the Bears, we went to Ireland. We played the Steelers in Dublin, and the stadium is not set for football. You know what I mean? So everything you're doing over there is an adjustment.
Well, it's set for football. It's set for European football.
Right. Okay, football. Right. Okay, there we go. But so the biggest thing when I see this game is trying to give your kids a little bit of opportunity to enjoy it, as we say, but you don't want it to be a bowl game mentality. And you got Nebraska, we talked about earlier, with 16 transfer players and a new offensive coordinator, a new quarterback, and then beware of Northwestern. What year is it?
It's 2022.
That's right. Even
year. Oh,
year.
it's an even number year. I see where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even numbers, Northwestern strong, so beware. So I think Northwestern right here in this game will be prepared.
It's a historical anomaly. Wildcats,
how does that happen?
First in their division and to the championship game in 18 and 20, last in their division in both 19 and 21. So Fitz hoping history repeats itself. To me, this is remarkably important for Nebraska because after this game, unlike Northwestern, the Huskers don't have the next weekend off. As a matter of fact, they play a couple of games in a row after this. North Dakota comes to Lincoln on September the 3rd. You know that is going to be their season. And then 2 weeks later, on the 4th game in a row, including a European trip that Nebraska takes, it's Oklahoma. So if you're Scott Frost, in my opinion, you cannot afford to lose this game.
No, I think he's counting on doing something with the quarterback and new offensive coordinator that Northwestern is not prepared for. Hey, and let's not give I'm being halfway funny here with Northwestern, but let's not give them too much credit. Their defense last year was as worst at Fitz has ever had there. So, they've got work on their end of the football.
Yeah, that was the first year under Jim O'Neill after such a long time under Mike Hankwitz, so maybe the year 2 transition, there's a little bit less change there. Okay, so the other game on the 27th is Wyoming and Illinois. A year ago, in Brett Bielema's return to the Big Ten, they knock off Nebraska at home. Great way to start the season. This seems easier against Wyoming. You're not so sure that's true.
Well, when I look at this game, Wyoming's a team that runs the football for over 200 yards a game. They went to their bowl game last year. They're a good football team. And Illinois right now, they have an identity, right? With Chase Brown, they are going to run the ball, play defense. So you got two teams that are very similar as far as how they're going to try to win the game. And first games like this, the kicking game, new quarterbacks, a turnover or two one way or another in a game that's going to be this close to the vest, in my opinion, could be a determining factor. So I like Illinois, obviously, but it won't be easy. It never is right out of the block.
Well, it is at home. It's in Champaign. It's not in Dublin, so you don't have to make that trip. But like Nebraska, very important for Illinois to get off on the right foot because they got a short week and then a Friday night conference opener the following week on the road against Indiana. So last year, after that Nebraska win, Illinois stubbed its toe against UTSA, trying not to do that this year and string together at least a couple in a row to get the season off on the right foot.